First of all, I didn't rehearse for this video at all. I was like, oh my god, it's been so long since I filmed a YouTube video and I want to film one today. So I just put on my makeup on. I was like, hi guys, I'm here. Okay, so I stopped watching YouTube videos and I also stopped filming YouTube videos. What happened? Why did that happen? That's what we're here to discuss. The first thing that I realized that happened in the 1 year that I stopped watching YouTube videos is that the things that I wanted from life changed. I didn't realize this as much, but while I consumed a lot of YouTube videos, I realized that the things that I wanted from life were heavily influenced by the things that I watched. So I watched someone film a video on how, I don't know, I couldn't give you an example, or I know one example. I would watch someone film a video on how they became successful on social media and how they made so much money from filming videos on YouTube, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I want. But in the 1 year that I haven't watched or filmed a YouTube video, I realized actually I don't care about YouTube audience. I don't care about YouTube fame. I like cameras. I love gadgets, which is why I am here, which is why I'm even filming this video, because I was like, actually, I have this lovely camera that I spent a good buck on and I haven't used it in a while. So how about I dust it off and use it again? So that's why we're here. So I love gadgets a lot, but I don't really care about growing a huge social media platform. I don't really care about people watching me on YouTube and liking my videos. I like it, but not as much. And then I also realized that I started picking up on the things that I always wanted as a child. I went back to my childhood hobbies of reading more books. I read a lot more books. I tried out other things that I wanted to do, which I'm not comfortable sharing online. I built more relationships physically. When I say that I took myself out of my comfort zone, I definitely did take myself out of my comfort zone. Sometimes when I think of the things that I've done in the 1 year, I'm like, okay, do I want to share? But I'm not a big fan of sharing things that I've not developed to the level I'd love it to be developed. So definitely I will not be sharing that online. This 2025/2026 has been an interesting year for me. Even more interesting because of I turned a monumental age, which is 25. I like to keep my age private, but I filmed a whole video about my 25th birthday, so there's no point keeping that private. So definitely because of that, every time I talk about 2025/2026, I'm always going to remember the things that I went through. I'll always remember the experiences that I had. I'll always remember almost everything that happened because of the age I was. I feel like maybe if I was like a random age that people don't really care about, maybe I would forget. But because of the the age is one of those ones where your brain is actually developed. Trust me, your brain is actually developed. So maybe that's even part of the reason why I was even away. Who knows? Another thing that happened while I was away is that I just realized that I started seeing the world. I could think clearly for myself. I wasn't seeing the world through other people's lenses. I wasn't gullible as much. Maybe I should title this video something that has to do with, oh, I turned 25 and my brain was fully developed, because maybe that's not part of the reasons why I was even away from YouTube in the first place. But I stopped seeing life from people's lenses. I started seeing things for how they are. I'd say, honestly, I really don't know. And I also noticed that YouTube had a tough time suggesting videos for me. Because I was like, what are people telling me? Like, why are you showing me all of this? I unsubscribed from a lot of people's channels, which I feel now that I'm here again, a lot of people are going to unsubscribe from my channel because they're going to be like, who is this girl? And when did I subscribe to her channel? But I unsubscribed from a few people's channels, and a lot of those channels, I subscribed to them while I was on this YouTube growth hunt. So I was like, oh my gosh, I want to grow on YouTube. I want to do this, I want to do that. This person is able to do this. Let me follow them and see how they're able to grow. But now I'm just like, please, if you're not going to entertain my life, bye. Another thing that happened in that 1 year while I was on my YouTube break was that even when I came back, I was coming back for a certain kind of content, and that was mostly faith-based content. My relationship with God changed a lot, and I've also realized that relationship with God is not something that you can just have. It's something that you always have to constantly be working on, because if you are not working on it for even a week, you notice that certain things will change. And I'm not saying that God wouldn't accept you back or you totally not know God again, but it's just there's a type of benefit that you get from knowing God in a certain way that if you're not consistently looking for him in that way, you would backtrack. And I've I'm also someone that values the grace upon my life so much that I don't ever lose that, which is why I would always consistently be looking for that close relationship with God. YouTube helped me with that, I would say. I started watching a lot more sermons. I started watching things that just kept me calm, things that kept me grounded, and I didn't even care about growing online. There are a few life events that led me to making the decision of not being consistent or not even caring about social media anymore, but this is not the video for that, and I don't think I'll ever make a video about that because totally personal. Maybe I'll write that in my journal so that I can always remember why I made certain decisions, because I know that as the years go by, I will definitely forget some things. The 1 year that I was away, my life was peaceful. I only focused on things that mattered to me. I also feel like part of the things that made me leave YouTube was that I decentered money. I decentered money a lot. I was so like, oh my gosh, I need to make it by this year. I want to be this, I want to be that. And while I'm still ambitious, I'm no longer as focused on making money as opposed to always living the life that I'm supposed to live. Even if I have money now, I know why I want money. I know the things that matter the most to me. I know if I had a lump sum of money right now, I know what I would do with that money, and it doesn't even necessarily have to do with personal gratifications. It will be more for other reasons. So I can't really guarantee that I'm totally back. I'm not. I'm definitely not. I'm not like totally back. Please don't unsubscribe from my channel, because even though I said I'm not like a big fan of, I don't want to be an influencer, but I still like the fact that I have over 400 people subscribed to my channel. I don't even know how I got here. I don't even know why people are subscribed. If you are, please let me know. I know that a lot of people that subscribe to my channel probably did so through my YouTube shorts as opposed to my long form videos. But if you ever manage to watch this, please let me know why you are even subscribed, why you like watching my videos if you like watching them. And I might film a few more videos. I like filming videos. I might film a few more, but the content is going to change. I'm only going to film videos that I believe would benefit people, absolutely benefit people, and maybe a few here and there videos. Part of the reasons why I don't like filming videos as much is because while you're in the hunt of, oh, I need to film a video every week, you're losing focus on what actually matters, and you're just focusing on the quantity. You don't care for quality, and this is a one-man show. This is just me here. I don't have the capacity to have a team, to have an editor, to have a script writer, to have this, to have that. This is just a one-man show, and I do this because I like it. If I'm going to focus on what actually matters, I'm not going to be posting videos every week. I don't even have plans of doing that. Like I said, I'm now focusing on things that I have always wanted in my life right from when I was a child, and I lost sight of that. I didn't even realize I lost sight of it until I stopped scrolling on social media as much, until I stopped watching YouTube videos as much, until I decentered other people in my life, until I decentered money. And I don't want to go back because now I've posted one video, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me go back. No, we're not doing that. I feel like in the next 5 years, I'll be so proud of this Chidera that made the decision of leaving YouTube, leaving the hype, leaving the noise, and just focusing on who she is and who she has always wanted to be. Honestly, I'm so happy. And this is a very short video, totally unlike me, but see you guys in my next upcoming videos if I have any. I'll try my best to have at least 2 more. Just leave a comment. Let me know why you even subscribed to my channel in the first place, why you're still here, and what has happened in your life in the last 1 year. If at all you've had anything monumental or interesting going on. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.